Like I said, we can do this little quick example.
Oh, yes.
And
Yeah.
because your viewers can do it at any time that they're watching this. And the way it is like everything is intention. Everything's intention. Alignment is about intention and action. We have to have some action. It can't just be mind. It can't just be desire. It has to be action as well. So to feel energy, you have to have that intention first. It's like you have to be open to wanting to know what this is. So that's what you do. That's the first thing, is you become conscious and say, okay, maybe I don't believe it. Maybe I never had that experience, but I'm curious.
That conscious responsibility. Yeah.
I'm curious. Let's see if this is even real. Okay, let's see. But I want to know. I want to know. I want to feel. I want to feel. So the intention is that we're going to feel our energy, how big our energy is. So if you want, you can do it with me. So just tap your hands. Tap your hands, because we're going to wake him up. We're going to be conscious. Okay, we're going to be conscious that we're going to do this. And we're going to leave, just try to keep our shoulders and our arms relaxed and flowy. You can move your neck. This is where you get to notice your body, the condition of your body. Are you stiff? Are you tired? So we kind of want to shake that off to become more loose. Okay. Okay. And now we set our intention. Our intention is that we're going to feel how big our energy is. So take a deep breath. And now notice your hands. Open your eyes and notice your hands. And just try to find a point. Just be loose and just say that, whatever you are, you can start from the middle, like almost like your hands in prayer position like this, and start opening your hands and just say that. She said, like, I want to know how big my energy is. And just see how big your hands open. Doesn't matter if it's big or small, just see how big it opens. Because this is the first, we haven't done anything. We're just asking. We're just open to know. And then we're going to do a little exercise so that you can tell the difference. Okay. And if it doesn't work, if you don't feel anything, you can start from out, because sometimes people's energy is really big and you have to come in to see if you touch something. Something might push your hands out. So
Yeah, I kind of honed in myself. Like I started outward a bit and I got here.
And you got there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like you try to close your hands to see what happens. You feel like there's something in there?
Yeah, I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to stay here.
Yeah. Try to go in a little bit. Is there anything that's trying to push you out? Like let your hands just move.
Yeah, I feel like a bit of like a tingly heat almost.
Yeah.
To explain.
So this is Tai Chi, this is Qigong. They call it the energy ball. They work with the energy ball. Okay, so these are ancient, these are ancient practices. Okay, so in Tai Chi and Qigong, they work with the energy ball. I'm just asking, like, I want to know how big my energy is, and it's pushing my hands up to here. Okay, and now shake it off. Shake it off. Now we're gonna do this quick exercise, and it's so simple. It's just a chant of Om. Okay, do you know the chant of Om? Do you know what it means?
So just that's been like a big thing in the media for years, but I believe that the Om, you're emitting out a frequency almost in that tuning using that word. But I believe it's more of like a sacral meaning behind that word itself. I'm not too familiar with about.
Yeah, well, supposedly is where everything came from with Om.
Okay.
It has a very cleansing effect, a very calming effect as well. I mean, there's, different people can tell you different things about the Om. Okay. But I use it and I give it to people to just cleanse. So we're going to do the Om chant 3 times, just 3 times. And where we start the O sound, we're going to start on our bellies, because that's our solar plexus, that's our place of power. Okay.
So we're gonna put like our hands on our belly, you're saying?
You can
Okay.
put your hands in your belly, but just if you don't want to, you just notice, start that Om from your belly. Like bring your belly,
Gotcha.
strengthen your belly to start that Om. And then we're going to move the vibration of the sound. We're going to move it all the way up. And we're going to end with the on our third eye.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So it's going to travel from our belly, from the strength of our belly. We're going to move it all the way to the third eye. And it's almost kind of like it goes out with the M. Okay. Okay. So then we start. Take a deep breath. Oh.
Oh.
Take a deep breath. How did that feel?
Very relaxing. I want to do more.
Yeah, you don't have to get lost on like what does all mean exactly. You don't have to know that. You just have to feel that it feels relaxing. There's something to it. So when you keep doing it, you're going to affect something in your body positively. Okay, because you feel it, it feels relaxing. So let's just keep doing it. So now we did this, okay? So the chant of Om cleanses a lot of the worries that you have throughout the day. So when we have worries, we create that energy, like I said before, we create that energy that sticks to us. It's in us, it's around us. And I don't know if you notice, but sometimes, you have all these worries and these thoughts and you don't know what to do, this doubt, but it's just, it's over and over in your head. That's what people call that person has a bad vibe, because people, even though they may not know that they're intuitive or not, they can sense that you have something. That like there's something in you that just not sitting. It doesn't feel good. So
And
yes.
please don't lose your train of thought. I just wanted to say, like, that they call the gut feeling as well. And a scientific level, like our mind and our gut's connected. So I think on an emotional level is where, the chemicals get released and the energy becomes stagnant.
Exactly. Because it's stuck in you. You keep thinking about the same worries over and over, or different worries, but with that same intensity. So they're stuck with you. So that's what people say, like that stagnant energy is with you, that anger. And you know what? That's the energy that people feel, and inside your body, you feel tense. That tension. Okay, so it creates that stagnant energy that blocks you from receiving the solution. Okay. So the Om chant, what it does is it can help you clear all those thoughts, because remember that this is energy that is created by the mind. This is energy that can be dissipated. Okay, it's not like connecting with the energy source. Energy source is infinite, abundant, inclusive, unconditional love. Okay, this energy created by people, it can be dissipated, disintegrated. Okay, the Om chant can help. So now we did this. Let's do the exercise again to measure our energy to see if it feels different.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So okay, before we didn't do anything, we try to measure.
Yeah.
Now we did something. So let's compare. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the same thing. Our intention is just to know how big our energy is. How big is my energy? So open your arms to see how big.
Yeah, I feel resistance there. I tried a few like times to go more in. I'm here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than before, right?
Yeah.
Mine's bigger
Wow.
too. So
Wow.
see, just that's so simple. That was simple. So this is a chant that you can do anytime, morning,
Wow.
night, in the middle of the day, and after a discussion, an argument. Just do that and dispel a lot of that energy that, so it doesn't become stagnant. That's important.
And this isn't like a teaching, like this isn't Mariela saying, do this, you have to
Exactly.
believe and do this. Like you said,
Mhm.
this is just like an intention of saying, where is my energy at? Like where
Exactly.
is part of my identity at?
Yeah.
An
And
energetic
this is,
level.
yeah, and the intention is you want to get to know who you are, right? But
Yeah.
then from there, now that you know that there's an energy in here that is part of me, I'm part of, we're together. Now create a relationship.
Mm.
That's key. Now you can create a relationship. Start feeling it every day. And this is just one simple practice that I teach. I have other ones that are just as simple, just like that. And like I said, it's the repetition. It's just that creating that connection, creating that relationship, wanting your wellness, wanting your wellness. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing that that we did.
Thank you. I
And
enjoyed this. Yeah. That's really nice. It's like, we're all different. We're all, like building a relationship. It's like getting to really know yourself. You mentioned mindfulness. You mentioned awareness, frequencies. Um, you know, me doing deep breathing. I do depth breath work because that, captivated me. I felt cleansed with that. But I like to be vocal too. So like I got to
yeah.
learn that like I need something more than just breath work. And that's when the mindfulness comes in, the affirmations for me comes in. So I really appreciate that, again, that open-mindedness that I mentioned, that I got sense of that from you. We talk about energy,
Mhm.
I got a sense of that from you, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah. And now see, like you don't have to be a believer, but you just being open, and then you have an experience. If you keep that experience alive by keeping the connection, by practicing, then you start saying what I'm saying now, that energy is tangible. Energy is tangible, and you will know when you are connected to that energy source and when you are connected to the energy of the collective consciousness that is not it doesn't bring the wellness. It's just that codependency, the the picking, that it kind of like it pulls you into that. I know people call it different names. It's the same thing. They call it the matrix,
Hmm.
collective, the bad vibes, the heaviness, things like that. But you will
Yeah.
know when you're connected to that, and then you have simple practices to disconnect from that and truly connect from to your wellness.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, for me,
Mhm.
like to not co-regulate, I do a lot of self-talk, self-parenting myself and my mind. So
Mhm.
that's great how you mentioned that.